На пятаки? Хуя, блядь!
The Russian oil industry, pivotal to the Russian economy, is slowly crumbling under continuous assaults by Ukrainian drones on Russian refineries. Unfortunately for Russia, these attacks show no signs of ceasing. The systematic destruction of Russia's oil and gas industry is the most important strategic decision Ukraine has made in months. Russia is nothing without its oil and gas industry. Kaluga refinery this morning.
Ебать, где он есть? На пятаки? Хуя, блядь!
And Putin's elections are not welcomed everywhere in Russia. A woman set fire to a voting booth in Moscow. She poured a flammable liquid on the booth, set it on fire, and tried to record it immediately after. She is reportedly detained. More fire accidents are reported throughout Russia at polling stations. Videos of arson at different polling stations in Russia.
Задержи их. Водой тушить? Могу тушить? Полиция, задержите. Девушку, вот. Вот, держите. Посторонние выйдите лучше.
Держать руки! Сука, лежат! Руки! Сука! Встал, сука! Встал, сука! Голову! Голову, сука, вниз!
Задержи их. Водой тушить? Могу тушить?
Poman is pouring ink here into the booth. In Belgorod, there was an explosion at a polling station. Fake votes in Russian polling stations, with ink that disappears when exposed to heat. And the attacks on Russian Belgorod continues. The Freedom of Russia Legion destroyed a Murom-P surveillance complex and antennas used for electronic warfare means. Good news at the end. Another repatriation event took place, as a result of which 100 defenders of Ukraine that died on the battlefield were returned to Ukraine. This was reported by the Coordination Headquarters for the Treatment of Prisoners of War. And more bad news for Putin. India has refused to buy Russian premium crude oil. India, which has become the largest buyer of offshore oil shipments from Russia, has not purchased Russian premium SPO oil for 2 months. This follows from Coupler data. Last year, ESPO supplies to India averaged about 95,000 barrels per day, and in 2022 to 60,000 barrels per day. But imports stopped in January and February this year. SPO is a low-sulfur oil grade, less than 0.6%, supplied by Russia to Asia from fields in eastern Siberia. Pricing of the grade has traditionally been tied to the Dubai grade. After the beginning of the war in Ukraine, it was traded at a slight discount to the benchmark, unlike the main export grade Urals. At the same time, ESPO quotations have always exceeded the $60 price ceiling for Russian oil, which was set by the G7 countries as part of the sanctions. India's rejection of SPO coincided with the fact that in November 2023, the US tightened the terms of the price ceiling on Russian oil. India also reduced shipments of another premium grade of Russian oil, Sokol. One of the main reasons for the reduction in imports is payment problems, which back in December caused oil supplies from Russia to the Indian market to fall by a third from their peak to 1.48 million barrels per day. I was shaking all over. I started drinking every single medicine because my blood pressure was already high. Thank God we're alive. Odessa's resident Yulia Ivanivna shows damage to her home as a result of a Russian missile strike on the city.
Я бахнула, я не поняла, що її. Читала вже так в кросворді. І бабах на пол.
Вас прям на підлогу, так?
Да, волна була така сильна. Я не можу понять сразу. Давай ползти, потому що, думаю, надо на двір. Стекла побьюся, а діда комната, там 2 стіни. І поползла сюди в комнату до діда, а там бачу летить потолок і люстра, і вийшла кричать. Кричу, сама не своя. Маша говорить, що я пішла туди, ховалася десь, а де не пам'ятаю цього. Але як кричала сильно, не могла остановитися.
Дуже злякались.
Прилякалася, мене так отрусило. Та я давай пити все підряд, бо в мене і так давлення. От. Ну, слава Богу, живі. Всі дзвонять, родичі, не родичі дзвонять. Слава Богу, що живі.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.